Hello, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is BRcrochet, and in today's tutorial we're going to be learning how to make this floral bikini, or should we call it the forest bikini, because of this flower part here. So we're going to be learning how to make this, and it's very simple to make actually. So you'll be needing 3 colors, or as many colors as you want. You don't necessarily have to use my color, like my preferred color, but for the materials you'll be needing your balls of yarn, 2 balls of yarn for this, one for the bikini and the other for the flower. So yeah, you'll be needing your balls of yarn, you'll be needing your hook size of 4.0 mm, and also scissors. You'll also be needing your needle. So this is everything we need to make this bikini here. So let's get right into class. Begin by making a slip knot. Then you can make a chain of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go back into the first chain to make a double crochet. Yarn over, go into the first chain, which is this. Pull up a loop. Put through 2. Put through 2. So you're making 3 double crochets into that same chain. So in total you have 4, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Once this is done, this is the first row. Make chain of 2 again. 1, 2. Turn into the first stitch. Place 2 double crochet. Place 1 double crochet into the next. 1 double crochet into the next. Into this last stitch here, you place 2 double crochets. So in total for the second row you have 6 double crochets, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For row 3, you need to chain 2 third. Into the first stitch you place 2 double crochet. Your chain 2 does not count as a stitch, so you place 2 double crochet. Into the next stitches you have 1 double crochet each. Into the last stitch you place 2 double crochet. So your first and last stitch will always have 2 double crochets in your stitch, while the middle stitches you're going to place 1 double crochet each into them. Chain 2, turn. Into the first stitch you place 2 double crochet. Into every other stitches except the last stitch you place 1 double crochet each. So into the last stitch you're going to place 2 double crochets. So you're going to keep repeating this. Chain 2, turn. Into the first stitch 2 double crochet. Into every other stitches except the last stitch 1 double crochet each. So you're going to repeat this for a total of 15 rows. So you keep placing 2 double crochet into the first and the last stitch, then into every other stitches apart from these two, then you have 1 double crochet each. So it's going to keep increasing as long as you keep having 2 double crochet into the first and the last stitch. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you continue for 15 rows. If you're making for a large size, then you can continue for like 18 rows or 17, or for small medium size, then 15 rows. Okay. Chain 2, turn into the first stitch, 2 double crochet, into every other stitches, 1 double crochet until the last stitch. Into the last stitch, then you're going to place 2 double crochet, chain 2, turn. So you keep repeating until 15 rows. This is the 7th row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 8 more rows and we'll meet up. But if you're working for a large size, then you should make 17 rows. I think 17 rows is okay. So I already have my 15 rows, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, then 15. So the next thing is to go with my next color. So once you have your 2 loop, pull through to leaving that 2 loop, then you're going to pull through with your next color. Twist, then you can make a chain of 2. Chain 1, press down, cross this over, then chain 2, turn. So into the first stitch, you're going to place 1 double crochet. This row is just 1 double crochet. So into every stitch, you're going with 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet. Into the last stitch too, you have 1 double crochet, but you don't put through hole because you are switching color. So you switch to your next color. Chain 1, cross this over, then chain 1 again. Now you skip 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, into the fourth. You skip 1, 2, 3, then into the fourth stitch you make 5 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 3 stitches and into the fourth you're going with a single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, into the fourth, going with a single crochet. You can either go in with a single crochet or you go in with a slip stitch. Let's go with a slip stitch. Go into the fourth stitch, one, two, three, into the fourth, then you have another five double crochet rather. One, two, four, five. Skip three and head over to the fourth stitch, one, two, three, then into the fourth stitch, make a slip stitch or a single crochet, anyone. To the fourth stitch, you're going to have another five double crochet, one, two, three, four, one, two, three, four. Then into the fourth stitch, you make a slip stitch, one, two, three, then and that slip stitch. So you should be having this. Now you can slip stitch into the last stitch, one, two, three, then into the last stitch, make a slip stitch. So you should be having something like this. And cut this off. So once this is done, then you can twist your yarn to pick up the grain or whatever color you're using. Chain one, then make a single crochet into every stitch. So into your edges, a single crochet across all edges. So single crochet into the double crochet, single crochet into the loop, single crochet into double crochet, single crochet into the loop, single crochet into the double crochet, single crochet into the loop. Now you can just skip this double crochet and have your single crochet into the loop, something like this. Into the double crochet, one single crochet, into the loop, one single crochet, into the double crochet, one single crochet, into the loop, one single crochet. So into this, you're just going to go into the middle stitch and have your single crochet. So this on this side, repeat the same for this side and we'll meet up. So once this is done, you can insert your yarn, slip stitch, then chain one and cut. So you're going to tie together with this. And also together with this. Then cut out. So now this is done. Repeat the same here. Then cut. So once this is done to your perfect size, then you can go in with your flower. So you're just going to place this. For this, if you don't know how to make this, I have a tutorial on how to make this, so you can just watch the tutorial then come back to this. So you have a needle and thread, then just stitch this together. So you can pick up your needle and your yarn. You can make use of your yarn and you can make use of thread, anyone. So you just have to stitch all of this together. But make sure where you have two colors they are together, then your lighter pink should be facing each other this way, and then stitch all together. You can start from the back then. First, you're going to tie together so it doesn't come up later. Then just stitch them up. So now this is done, and the next thing is to tie the threads together. So you can try tie as many times as possible. That's the first thread and the last thread. So you can make sure you make sure it's tied firmly so it doesn't like rip off later. So just cut off your yarn. And yeah, voila, this is what I'm having, and this is what you should be having also. So the next thing is to stitch that middle parts together. So pick up your needle and thread again, stitch that middle parts. Yeah, this middle parts, you stitch them together. You can do that as many times as possible also. Just make sure it's firmly tied and just stitch all of them together so it doesn't rip off. It's the beginning point, so make sure that is done firmly or tightly, and then you can just cut off, just tie and cut off. But make sure you do that so many times, and it's going to be neat and not really rough. So you can tie them together, and once that is done you just cut off. And yeah, so right now you have to cut off your excess yarn, but before you do that, you know how we do it. So you're going to insert your hook into one of the stitches, divide your yarn, that's open it up, then tie two times. So this is just to avoid it ripping off later, as usual. So once you're done with that, you're going to cut it off. So yeah, it's neat and done. Now you're going to take the second pair, but this is neatly done. You can see it's neatly done now. So you're going to fix in the strap for the neck area. So pick up your yarn. I love to use 2-strand yarn. So I love when it's like thick. So insert your hook and pick up the leftover yarn. That one here, pick it up and make a very long chain. So I'm not counting. I'm just going to carefully make a very long chain that is going to be long enough to wrap around the neck area. So make it long, just make a long chain. I'm not counting. You can make maybe 150, 100. It all depends on you. It all depends on how long you want it. So you just make a long chain. So now I'm done with my long chain and I'm going to tie the tip, then cut off. I just love to do this, maybe for security purpose. I don't know, but I just love to do this. So you can do the same too, and yeah, have this. Then for the second part, so you're not going to have your flower on these other parts. It's just one part, either the left or the right. It all depends on you. But just make sure you have one, and this other one is going to be plain. And now I have my strap for the neck area, and this is neatly done. So the next thing now to do is to bring out your strap for the waist area. So, and again, I'm using a two-strand yarn. So I'm just going to tie, make a knot, and make a very long chain. This chain is going to be longer than the first one because this you can start to tie around the neck, sorry, around the waist multiple times. So you're just going to make a very long chain, a very, very long chain. You can count maybe like 300 or 250, it all depends on you. So you're going to make a very long chain. You can decide to also use one strand yarn. It all depends on you. But I love to use two strand yarn, and this is it. So continue with your chain. Now I'm done making my chain, and this is it. So I'm just going to insert it into the first stitch of this bikini. Yeah, into the first stitch. Insert your chain, and now it's like a drawstring here. So you go in interval of 3 stitches. One, so 1, 2, 3 into the third. You go in, then count another 3 stitches. 1, 2 into the third. You also go in, count another 3 stitches. So you're just going to keep going in and out of every 3 stitches. That's interval of 3 stitches till you're going to be done with this. So go in, count 3 stitches into the third stitch, you go in again, pull out into the third stitch, you go in again. So done, and you are going to do this on the other parts. So repeat the same on this other part also. Into the first stitch, you go in with your chain, and into interval of 3 stitches, you go in also. And now this is done. So you're going to tie around the waist. Like I said, you can do this multiple times. So you're going to, if you have a very long chain, you can do it multiple times, and this is done. So you're going to tie, and that's all. So once you're done fixing this is for the neck area, and this for the waist. So you have to tie this around the waist. And yeah, this is done. So you're only having this on one side, and this is going to have nothing. This is the inner part, and this is the outer part. So yeah, thank you for watching till the end. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next class. Bye.